So okay, we need to start from the example 6, correct? So find the complement of expression a plus bc complement. Okay, so I think let's start now. Yeah. So a plus b, so they have given in the question only find the complement of expression. So expression is a plus the complement of bc. So whole complement we need to do. Got it? Now we understood the De Morgan's principle, and so whenever there is a addition and then complement is there, so it will change into the product with the individual complement. Correct? So let's do that. This is very simple. Let's try to apply this De Morgan's principle. A plus bc whole complement.
Yes, sir.
You got it? No, understood this part?
Yeah, so A plus BC then would become A complement to BC complement.
A plus BC complement, right? So BC already they have given the complement to you, and you need to find the complement of entire thing, correct? So
yeah.
So De Morgan's principle you need to apply. So this is addition. So you know that whenever the complement of the two additional things, that means it becomes the multiplication of the individual complement. Correct, no?
Yeah.
I'll just send you this part so that you just remember that you know the De Morgan's first principle. We just need to apply that first principle. If you understand this part, then it will be easy. So just think in this term. Got it now? This part? So this becomes the De Morgan's theorem. If we just understand the De Morgan's theorem, first theorem says is clearly, this is the theorem we are applying. This is the theorem we are applying. X plus y whole complement is equal to basically x bar and dot y bar. So it's the OR gate, OR operation. So it's changed to the AND operation. Clear? And the double complement is equal to same only. Correct?
So we can turn back the other way also, no?
You can take it the other way. Yeah, you can take it the other way also. Yes, why not? But we need to solve it. What will happen now?
Okay, so with the final. So then the final answer can be this A complement into BC complement of BC into complement.
Correct.
Or it will be A complement plus BC.
Yeah, that also we can do that. Correct.
Both could be the right.
Yeah, both can be right.
Yeah, both would be the correct answer.
True.
Okay.
So, what is the answer you told for this? This one is fine. So it will be A complement dot BC can be there. Or you can do the other part also. So algebra, so what did you do? So what is your answer you got? Tell me. Two answers you get.
A complement plus BC.
That is one part, one answer. Second?
The other one would be A complement into complement of BC complement.
Correct. So you are applying the second theorem now. So it is see something like this. If I just change here, so basically your will become so it become A dot BC, isn't it? A complement dot BC.
Yeah.
Basically, it becomes a double complement means it's the same thing only, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Double complement means it's the same thing. Now what is that you will get? So A complement dot BC is there, so we can replace with which theorem now? Because other theorem says is that De Morgan's second theorem says that x dot y, the whole complement, is equal to x bar plus y bar. That we have already applied it.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
So but the first complement doesn't say that part, because if you just applied that part. No, how did you get A plus BC here? So you got A complement dot BC, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't get that part, Vijay. See, A bar is how can you write A bar? This is A bar dot BC, because BC was anyway complement was there on the top. So double complement means it is the same only. Yeah.
Yeah.
And BC is, so answer is A dot BC, no? A bar is not, it should not be plus sign here. This is wrong. What they have given is wrong. Okay. It's incorrect. This is the
Wait, I thought the BC would also have complement on top.
Look, this is the answer. Yeah. It cannot be A bar plus BC. It cannot come A bar plus BC. It should be A bar dot BC only, no? Because double complement will change to, will remove the complement sign. And it is dot only. It's a dot product only.
Okay.
Answer is this, whatever I told you.
Okay, sir.
Understood, right? Any questions, any doubts in this?
Yeah, understood.
Because I'm just applying the normal De Morgan's first theorem only. De Morgan's first theorem says that only. There is no plus sign coming in that part. Right?
Okay, sir.
Now let's go to the question number 2. Example 2 now. Yeah, sorry, example 7th. Now find the complement of expression A B bar plus B C bar D bar. Okay, so let's try to use this mark. You try with your understanding and then we'll see. I'll also...
Okay, sir.
Oh, sorry. No, not this. Yeah, this part. A B bar plus... So we need to find the complement of the expression. Right? So let's do the complement of this expression now.
Yes, sir. I'll just type it now.
Yeah, let's try this part. So this is A B bar plus B C bar D bar. Now let me just also put the symbol here, A B bar and B C bar and the whole is the bar. Okay, so remember now this, you need to apply the De Morgan's second theorem. C bar, D bar, and then you have the another D bar. Okay, now remember this, we need to apply again the your De Morgan's second theorem. You getting Vijay for this?
Yes, sir, I'm getting it now. These are both laws.
Yes, you need to apply both the laws. De Morgan first law and second law here.
Okay, sir, I got this one now.
You got this part? Excellent. So what's the answer you got, Vijay, for this?
Yeah.
What's the answer?
In A complement plus B into B complement plus C plus D.
Excellent. So this part is clear to you? Okay, go to the example 8 now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go to the example 8 now. Find the complement. Yeah, same thing. De Morgan's theorem you understood now. Just apply the De Morgan's theorem. So let's see.
Yes, sir.
So whenever they give the full complement, so you can just take it as one term and then do that. You getting Vijay for this?
Yes, I'm getting.
Excellent. Once you are done with this, then I think we can directly go with the basic duality of the Boolean logic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because that you can take as a part of homework also. But let's finish this part only, whatever you did, the example 8th you are doing, right? Example 8. So let's finish the example 8 and then we can go.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir, I got this one.
You got it now? Excellent. Perfect, Vijay. So let's go to the basic duality of the Boolean logic. Okay. Now, in this case, just what is called duality. So we already talked about the duality principle. So we'll find the duality in the case of Boolean algebra. How does it work? Let's try to understand. Okay. Now x plus x dot y is equal to x. Just write on this part. X plus x dot y is equal to x. Okay.
Okay.
X dot x plus y is equal to x. So its dual will be equal to. So what it means a dual? How does a dual will be equal to here in this case? Okay. Now what I'm saying is that now we can just write the duality will be x dot x plus y is equal to x. Just write on this part, then I'll explain to you. X dot x plus y is equal to x. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, write on this part. X dot x plus y is equal to x. Now,
okay, sir. Okay.
Now here we are just changing this dot to the plus and the plus to the dot. Can you see that? We change the plus to the dot and the dot to the plus. This is called the principle of duality. Okay, Boolean algebra, because it will remain the same thing. Even if you do just the value, put the x as 0, 1, you take any input of x and y, 0 and 1. Okay, you will get the value of x. So this we have already seen that x plus x by y is equal to x only. Similarly, x dot x plus y is also equal to x. We can just prove it also. If we just take the x common, it will become the 1 plus y. 1 plus y is nothing but always true only. 1 into x is x only. Correct?
Yeah.
Understood this part? Second part is that x dot x plus y is equal to x. So here x plus y. So even if you take the y value as 0, x plus 0 will be x only. And even if you take the x value as y value as 1, then 1 plus x will be 1 only. So 1 into x will be always x only. Correct?
Yeah.
So all the time, whether you are doing x plus xy, that answer will be x only, and whether you are taking the x dot x plus y, answer will be x only. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Excellent. Associative property, you know that any order you can just join. X plus y plus z will be same as x plus y plus z. Is the dual property will be x dot y dot z, or you can group it in any way. It will be the same. Fine. Okay, let's go to the example 1 now. Give the dual of the following result in the Boolean algebra. X dot x bar, x dot x dash is equal to 0 for each x. So how do you use the duality now? X dot x dash is equal to this. Duality means dot to plus, plus to dot you need to change. Okay. So what will be the x plus x dash will be?
X plus x dash.
Yeah. See, if x is 1, then x dash will be 0. If x is 0, then x dash will be 1. So both the time answer will be 1 only.
Okay.
Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Both time answer will be 1 only, because any value of x you take. If we take x 0, the x bar will be 1, and you are doing OR only. Right?
Yeah.
And if you take x as 1, then x bar will be 0. So anyway, 1 will be the answer only all the time. Clear?
Okay.
Now, next part. Give the give the duality of the x plus 0 is equal to x. Now what will be the x dot 0 is when changed?
Okay.
X plus 0 is equal to x. So then x dot 1 will be equal to x. Plus you change to a dot, 0 change to 1. So 1 into x will be always x only. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So fine. See, okay. State the principle of duality in the Boolean algebra and give the dual of the Boolean expression. X plus y dot x bar plus yz, x bar plus z bar dot y plus z. Again the same thing. Nothing. You don't have to do this part. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. You can just finish this part of homework. It's not complicated as such. Okay, now I want to finish the logic gates, basically more about logic gates. Let's go to the NOR gate now. Okay, NOR gate. Now I want you to understand draw the figure A part, 3.7 A part.
Okay.
NOR gate. Okay, so draw the figure 3.7 A part. So which says this, you have xy is passing as an input to the OR gate, right? And output of the OR gate is passed to the something called the triangle and the circle there. That is called the NOT gate, or that is called the complement.
Okay.
Okay. So NOR gate is a combination of NOT gate and OR gate. So OR gate's output is passed through the NOT gate, so that's why it becomes a NOR gate. So whatever the output of the OR gate is there, that will get complemented by the NOT gate. Clear?
Okay. Yes, sir. Clear.
Understood? Excellent. So what will be the truth table for the NOT gate? So same as the OR gate, whatever the truth table was, the OR gate was there, that will get complemented. That will get the inverted, right? So 0, 0 was 0, so it is changed to 1. 0, 1 will be 1, it's changed to 0. So all the input, wherever the 1 is there, it will be changed to 0. Wherever 0 is there, it will change to 1. Clear?
Yeah.
Understood? Any questions, any doubts?
Yes, sir.
And how do you represent the NOR gate? Just put the OR gate and put the circle on the top. Combination of OR and the NOT gate is called the NOR gate. So this is how we represent the NOR gate. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, you can have the 2 inputs and you can have 3 inputs also. X, Y, Z, 3 inputs you give. So 8 combinations you will get. And you can write the truth table for it now. Can you just quickly write the truth table for 3 inputs of NOR gate?
Yeah.
First you have to make the 3 inputs for OR gate. X, Y, Z, what will be the OR gate output? Any 1 is there, then output will be 1. Output will be 0 only when all the X, Y, Z are 0. That's the only thing condition. And you just have to invert it. Final output is inverted. If it is 0, it will be 1. If it is 1, it will be 0.
Okay.
Correct? So table 3.30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Draw the truth table for the NOR gate, which has the 3 inputs X, Y, Z.
Okay.
You getting clarity?
Yes, sir.
Excellent, Vijay.
Okay, sir. No problem.
You got it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Clear this part? Any questions, any doubts in this part?
No, sir. It's clear.
Excellent, Vijay. No problem. Perfect. You got it now? Now let's go to the NAND gate now. What is called NAND gate? Just draw the figure. This figure. Same as AND gate and the NOT gate on the top. You have to draw the AND gate and then put the NOT gate on the top. So short form will be written as AND and the circle on the top. That's called the NAND gate. NOT of AND gate is called the NAND gate. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So what will be the truth table for NAND gate? So whatever the AND gate output is there, that will get complemented. So AND gate output is, all the time it is 0 except for the 1 when both the inputs are 1. So output will be both the inputs, when both the inputs is 1, the output is 0. And in all the other cases, the output is 1. 0, 0 output will be 1 because AND gate output is 0. So after that NOT gate will become 1. 0, 1 output is 0, then change to 1. 1, 0 output is 0, change to 1. 1, 1 output is 1, it is changed to 0. Clear?
Okay.
See, AND gate, whatever the output was there, that is, you are just inverting it because it is not NAND gate, not of the AND gate. So output of AND gate is changed to inverted.
Okay.
Clear? Any questions, any doubts?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So similarly, you have 3 inputs also. Okay, so we know 3 input NAND gate. So same thing, we just first what we need to do is XYZ 3 inputs. You have to make the AND combination and then we just need to complement it because we need to invert the output. Got it, no? So
Yes, sir.
no need to do this part, so it's fine. Now let's go to the XOR gate. XOR gate. What is the XOR gate? XOR gate is the exclusive OR gate.
Okay.
So exclusive OR gate means it produces the output 1 only when those input combinations have the odd number of ones. Means, see, it's a part of the OR gate only, but it should have odd number of ones. The odd number of ones means what? If it is 0, 1 or it's 1, 0, then only it's odd. All the time it is 0. Only when it is odd number of ones is there, then only the output will be 1. So, what is the output of OR gate? Let's understand the output of OR gate first. Okay. So let's understand the output of OR gate through this. If I have the output of OR, what will be the output of OR gate here? 0 0 will be 0, 0 1 will be 1, 1 0 will be 1, 1 1 will be 1. Correct?
Yeah.
Now in the case of exclusive OR gate, what happens is, so what are the two odd number of ones are there? Only the 0 1 and the 1 0, isn't it? Odd number of ones is only this part. Can you see that? 0 1 and 1 0. Only one is odd, right? So in these two cases only the output will be 1.
Yes, sir.
Rest output will be 0. Clear? So,
Yes, sir.
output of the exclusive OR gate is, which is given by like this, whatever they have given to you. 0 0 will be 0, 0 1 will be 1, and 1 0 is 1, and the 1 1 is 0. So this is called the exclusive OR gate.
Okay.
Clear? See, odd number of ones. So if you have 3 inputs, again you need to find the odd number of ones. Odd number of ones with output will be 1. Even number of ones, output will be 0.
Okay.
Got it? 3 inputs. Just look at the table 3.34 to understand properly. So 3.34, you can easily know the output. Just concentrate only on this part, X, Y, Z, and just count the number of ones in the each row. Is it even or the odd? So when the no ones are there, that is even. When only one is there in the entire row, that's odd, right?
Yeah.
Clear? Clear, Vijay? Any questions, any doubts in this part?
Yes, sir. No, sir. Clear.
Excellent. So this part is perfect for you. Let's go to the next part now. XNOR gate. Now let's go to the XNOR gate. What is called XNOR? Exclusive NOR gate. Okay. Just write down a simple symbol for the exclusive NOR gate. Again, exclusive OR gate and the NOT gate on the top. So a combination of exclusive and the NOT on the top. Correct? No? So whatever the output of
yes, sir.
Whatever the output of exclusive OR is there, that will get complemented now. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Understood this part? Clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay, good. So fine. So now the output of all the even, odd, wherever the odd is there, that will become 0. Wherever the even is there, it will become 1. Opposite, right? Okay, so we understood the NAND gate, we understood the NOR gate, we understood the XNOR gate. Now we'll come to something called the logic circuits. The logic circuit is a circuit that carries out a set of logic actions based on the expressions. What is called the logic circuits now? So remember, the logic circuit is a combination of your AND, NAND, XNOR, XOR, all these becomes the logic circuits. Just like in the electricity which you did, the combination of the battery, resistance, your key, your ammeter, voltmeter, everything becomes the circuit. Here the combination of whatever we discussed, the AND gate, NAND gate, NOR gate, your XOR, XNOR, NAND gate, everything becomes a circuit then. Clear? Now we can actually represent this circuit with the algebraic expressions also. Now, the way we represent is in the form. Some rules we need to follow for writing the logic circuits, right? Or when you write the Boolean expressions, we need to follow some rules now.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's understand this part. Suppose we need to write the, let's understand this part. We need to write this expression in terms of logic circuit. AB plus B complement CD. B bar CD. Okay. This is what we need to represent. Okay. Now if you just see, there are two terms. AB and the BCD. B bar CD. So AB is one term and B bar CD is one other term. There, and the plus sign means it's OR operation. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So AB can be defined. AB is basically between A and B. There is nothing is there. That means it's a dot. That means it's an AND gate. That means by default it's a multiplication.
Okay.
Okay. So AB can be represented as AND gate. So output of AB will be given as AB is like this. So A is the input, B is the input for the AND gate. Got it? So AB, output of AB can be represented as AB, A and B passing through the AND gate, and the answer is AB. Clear? Because A dot B. Similarly, BCD is again the AND gate, but the input of B will be complemented. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Input of B, C, D. So B will be get complicated, isn't it? Complemented. Clear? If I just enter the yeah, so that's fine. It's part is clear to you. That's okay. Now let's go to the next part. B bar, C bar, D. Okay. Now we want to put the expression like how do we represent in the graphically this circuit diagram? AB plus B C bar D. Let's try to write the logic circuit for AB plus B bar C D. B C bar D. So first we draw the AB. First we basically draw the AB part. That will be the AND gate, correct? So AB will be represented like this. Second, we need to draw for the B C bar D. How do you represent B C bar D? Again the AND gate. Again it is AND gate for B C bar D, correct?
Yeah.
Hello? B C bar D, and though both the outputs there is a plus AND sign, so again both the outputs will pass through the AND gate. No, where is that? Okay, no, plus sign, sorry, we are just a plus sign we have done. Symbol plus signifies the OR gate, so there is a plus sign here. AB and BCD with the OR sign, so OR sign means plus sign will be there, correct? Both the input has to be passed through both the output has to be passed through the OR gate. Did you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Clear? Any questions, any doubts? So this is called the logic diagram is ready. So this is what the logic diagram says. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Now can you just quickly can you do the example 14 now to understand this part, logic diagram?
Example 14. Okay, sir. I'll try.
Yeah, try the example 14 now. So here AB plus AC plus B A bar C, got it? B bar A bar C, sorry, it's not so clear, but Take term by term, you should be able to understand properly. So A dot B plus A dot C bar plus B bar dot A bar C. So wherever the dot is there, that's all the input for the AND gate. Where the plus sign is there, the output is all passed through the OR gate. If you understand this part,
Okay. Yes, sir.
You are getting Vijay for this?
Not exactly, sir.
Got it now? Any questions, any doubts in this part?
Yeah.
Clear?
No, sir. I don't get this one. It's confusing.
Oh, confusing. Okay. So AB, let's understand this part, Vijay. So it's AB and BAC. So first one we need to do that AB part we need to do. AB, how do you do the A and B?
Yeah.
So A and B, first term is A and B. So first term will be like this. Two inputs to the AND gate and the output is AB. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next part. Next term is what? Next term is A C bar. That is also AND gate. Correct? Now you have to put the AND gate and the C is complemented. So that means C input is passed through the NOT gate. C you have to complement it and then pass through the AND gate. This is for the second part, A dot C bar. That means look, A is the input and C bar is the input for the AND gate. So it will be output will become A dot C bar. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And third term is B bar A bar dot C bar. Correct? This is the third term. No, B bar dot A bar dot C only. So B pass through the NOT gate, A pass through the NOT gate, and then C direct to the AND gate. So these all the three inputs are three terms we represented like this. Got it now? And all addition of everything outputs. So first output, second output, three output pass through the OR gate because it's a plus sign addition.
Yeah.
Whatever is there, then you do the addition for the output of all the things. Put the OR gate to the output of all the things. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Any questions, any doubts in this part? Anything which is not clear to you?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay, good. So now let's go to the next part now. Do the example 15 now. So here function xyz is equal to x plus y. Look at this. I'll explain to you this part again if you don't understand this part. So here three terms are there, Vijay. X plus y, you have x plus y, x bar plus z bar, and y plus z. So three terms are there, correct? So basically you need to have the three.
Yeah.
First term, second term, first term AND gate with second term and AND gate with third gate, right? So first dot, second dot, third.
Yeah.
So but first term is x plus y, so that means x and y input to OR gate. Second term is x bar y z bar. So again x is not with the x, you pass through the NOT gate, z also you pass through the NOT gate, pass through the OR gate. Then third term is y plus z. Y plus z is nothing but y input and z input pass through the OR gate. So output of all this will pass through the AND gate.
Okay.
Got it? First x plus y you need to represent like this.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Understood, right? Straightforward only. We just have to, separate it out the terms like this.
Yeah.
First you make all the terms, assign all the symbols for it, all which gate you are trying to put it. So all are plus sign, brackets, whichever the brackets you see, that are all the terms. Right?
Yeah.
Right. And then you have the x bar z bar. So x bar z bar can be passed through the OR gate. So how will you do that? Simple again. You just have to pass through the NOT gate. The output of the NOT gate makes it x bar. Output of the NOT gate to z makes it z bar. So these two input pass through the OR gate. It will become the x bar plus z bar. Clear?
Okay. Yes, sir. Fair enough.
Understood, right?
Yeah, understood. Okay, got it, sir.
Got it? Excellent. Yeah. So this part is good. Now let's go to the next part now. You try. Yeah. Now you try the 16th question, example 16. A plus B dot C. Boolean expression is given as A plus B dot C. So how will you draw the logical gate for this? Term by term. Did you get the output, Vijay?
Yes, I got it.
This part is clear now? Any questions, any doubts in this part?
Yes.
Oh, I think we are done with this chapter, is it? I think we are done with this chapter then now.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, almost done now. We just need to do the example problems and the exercise problems. That you can just take a part of homework, and then you can mark the questions which you are not getting, so we can discuss in the next class and we can close this chapter then. What do you say?
Okay.
Just practice this, all the example problems. After that you can go to the exercise problems. Fine. Now everything we covered it, almost everything we covered now. There's nothing left, and just we need to hit for the difficult questions which you come across.
Okay.
Fine. Sure. Okay, Vijay. So let's close it now. Fine.
Okay.
Okay, Vijay.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.